One of really my favorite book of 2015 was a book called Shantaram. Have you seen it? Read it? Shantaram. Trust me. Go get the book. Download it to your Kindle or whatever. It's really my favorite book of the year. Well, it's so good. By an Australian named Gregory David Roberts, and it's semi-autobiographical. It's inspired by his life. And so Shantaram is an Australian convict who escapes from a maximum security prison. And he makes his way to Mumbai, which is the old Bombay in India, and he gets involved in the underworld because he's hiding from the Australian police and the Interpol and all. And so he gets lives in the slums. And it's a really charming story, and it's written it gets poetic. Most pages get lyrical. The writing is so rich. If you like rich writing, where a person really loves words and can get wax philosophical with beautiful poetic writing, get Shantaram. Well, so I picked up. It's a long read. It goes on. It's one of these books that doesn't end like for weeks, and you're just so thankful. Every night you can read this book, and there's still more to go. It's so good. And so I picked up the sequel, came out a few weeks ago. And do I know the name of it? No, I don't. And I don't even want to tell you the name of it because I want you to read Shantaram first and then get the sequel, because the sequel really needs the Shantaram, you to read the Shantaram. So anyways, in the sequel, this guy, written by Gregory David Roberts, I think is his name. In the sequel, he's involved in his underworld activities with the mafia in Mumbai, and there's a lot of scurrilous stuff that happens, and a lot of sweet, charming things that happen too, because there are human beings everywhere. And it's like this guy's his character has 1 foot in and 1 foot out of evil all the time, and he's getting really tired of the underworld, and he's seeing that maybe it's not his place. And he comes across somebody who wants him to go meet his guru or his yogi, and they're in the valley, and they're to climb this high mountain. He points to the mountain. That's where they call him the holy man. He's not a yogi or whatever. He's a holy man. And his name is like Eribe or something like that. Eribe, he's up there. And they climb all these steps, 1,000 steps, and it's arduous and it's long. It's the monsoon season and it's slippery. It's rain coming down. It's a long way up this mountain. And he gets to where he thinks is the top. It's a plateau. And they said, no, it's not here. Those are just caves where some of his supporters live. The holy man lives up there, and all there is left now is vines. Vines. He pulls himself up on these vines, one slippery slope at a time, all the way up. And he finally gets to the top, and one of the disciples comes out and says, "Oh, Eribe was looking forward to seeing you. I'm so glad you're here." And Shantaram says, "Oh, he wanted you to have his card. He's down in the valley teaching this evening. He wanted you to have his card." And the card says, "There are no gurus." So typical. There are no gurus. So I want to whet your appetite for that book. At the same time, it's really important. It's one thing I love about the Course in Miracles. We can get lost in our gurus. I've been in ashrams, and I've seen great yogis rise and fall. Because guess what? They're humans just like you and me. They've got their Achilles heels. They've got their shadow side that they haven't fully explored yet, and they get clobbered up with a cosmic 2x4, just like you and I. And I've got a personal friend who's been through that, and who's a yogi who's been through that. He's a wonderful yogi, a great teacher, great guru, followed by many people, and struggled with numerous problems like that. And Course in Miracles says that the guru is not out there. See, people end up worshiping these gurus. Oh, my guru said this. Oh, my guru said that. That can't be true because my guru says this or that. Well, the point is the guru is within you. And I asked Yogi Desai one time when I was at Kripalu, his ashram. I said, they're bowing down before you, Gurudev. They're bowing down before you. And what I'm getting is that they are actually bowing to the guru within them. Yes, yes, you're just a physical representation of the teacher in them. Yes, you see that, yes. Most people don't see that. And I never became a disciple of them. I never got into that worship adoration mode that many people who follow gurus, they get into this worship adoration mode, and it's to be avoided. But it's natural. It's natural to want a personification of that everything nothingness that the Buddhists talk about, the personification of that Christ consciousness that we talk about. And so, Course in Miracles, it's all about you. It's about you working with your own self, your own psyche, to clean yourself out and to learn and to open up a space, for the Holy Spirit, the Christ consciousness, the Buddha nature, whatever, to like pour into you and to allow you to see the truth, to allow you to see the wisdom